Good morning, everybody. What a morning. I can tell already. I have so much to talk to you about today. So much. Coffee with Kam has simply just really ignited all of the channels of my being that really love to create and expand and process and all of the great things, it's just so juicy. And it's because of you and anybody who is watching and listening. As a matter of fact, maybe now is a good time to just mention that, you know what, it's not. I'm gonna stay on track. We're gonna go look at the morning. And then I'm going to take a shower. And then I will sit down with you for coffee. Thank God for coffee. And then after I talk with you all, I will go for a little walk before my business day starts. Let's go see outside. I like to have a little moment of silence here. And yes, I did sleep in this hat. I do often. Shh, Kam. Good morning, everybody. I have a little Coffee with Kam questions to get to with you today because I want your input. Coffee with Kam is being created by something much bigger than me, and I am thrilled about that. You are the reason Coffee with Kam gets to play in the universe. So I have some questions for you about this project and about our coffee in the morning, and I would love your input. But before I get to that, I want you to know and really feel at the heart of my being what Coffee with Kam is all about. And really, when you're recording, mute your objects, please. Mute your computers and your phones, because that is disruptive. I don't like the flow to be disrupted, okay? I'm pretty sensitive to that, but my bad. I'm also human, like you. So before I talk about some of those details with Coffee with Kam and what's happening and what's exciting and how you can give me your input to help build this together, I'm gonna read a text that I got from somebody who I know in my life, who, what I will say is she is one of the most unbelievable women I know. I am shocked at what she accomplishes. And let me tell you, from the outside, she is just a rock star, She's that super type of human being who really makes those of us who fall prey to comparing ourselves to other people sometimes. She's one of the ones that's like, oh my God, I suck so bad. Look at everything that she's doing. And I got a text message from her. It came in as I was on the phone with my mom. We were talking on video chat yesterday out in the beautiful sunshine and the earth and the wind. And it was a magnificent conversation, as is every conversation with my mom. And you all, I feel quite certain, will get to meet her very soon. In that conversation, I was explaining to my mom what Coffee with Kam feels like to me, what it means to me, what my intention is with it. And she said, gosh, Kathleen, it's interesting. It's almost like you need real estate to do Coffee with Kam, as opposed to you need Coffee with Kam to help your real estate business. Absolutely the truth. Absolutely the truth. I love them both. And Coffee with Kam is important to me, very important to me already, because I see how important it is to you. Okay. I'm not going to wrap every thought because my brain just doesn't really work like that. So here's the text without further ado. The text from this incredible woman. So it's just real fun. Here's the text. Get to it, Kam. Hello. Welcome to me, people. It can be exhausting. Okay. Aw, man, I went to join the new Coffee with Kam group and clicked the wrong button before I typed, so here it is. What she's referring to there is when you join my group, I ask you to write a little bit about yourself, a couple sentences, because I want to know who's coming in. It's not that it's not all inclusive and for everyone, it absolutely is, but I want people there for the right reasons. So I do ask a little question about, tell me a little bit about yourself. She says, I'm a single mom who seems all put together from the outside. While I'm living my best life, only a small fraction of that life is for me. I love the things that I love. She mentioned some of her favorite hobbies. Sometimes I feel like I don't fit with the other moms my age. I watch Coffee with Kam every day. I cry and laugh with you. It has truly helped me feel like I am not alone. That is the life force juice of what's possible here. Thank you for that text. You know who you are. And I just love you. I really love you. And you're a tough nut to crack. I've been working on you for years, honey. So that's what we're about. I very much feel like Coffee with Kam is not about me. You all are helping me make this because I am talking to you. I want to know about you. I want to know your struggles, what's happening. I want you to be able to count on a friend who will have coffee with you in the morning and tell you you're awesome and wonderful just like you are. So here's the question. When I was going to sleep last night, I had an idea because I've been figuring out how to incorporate the real estate piece into Coffee with Kam, but have it just be a gentle little aside. Like if you listen to podcasts, and I get really annoyed sometimes when I'm like deep in the heart of a big moment in a podcast and then it's like, hey, and welcome to the blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, like that feels like a violation to me. I don't want to do that to you. And also, I don't want my Coffee with Kam stream to be disrupted by a nagging thing like, I know I need to mention real estate in here somewhere. You know, that's not the point. So what I thought is I could produce a short little commercial, hopefully that will be a little bit fun and a little bit engaging. And then I just have that file. So I can do Coffee with Kam like I normally do, and then when I'm editing and before I drop it, just drop that little commercial, maybe a 30-second commercial somewhere in the flow of Coffee with Kam that is not too distracting. And of course, for those of you who have coffee with me every morning, you will know that, and you can just skip through that commercial and get back to the content. That would be more for people who join in just to make sure that, you know, because when I started in real estate, I totally had a vision of if I can produce cool real estate videos that totally reflect who I am, then I will be able to find the people who appreciate what I'm about and what I'm doing, and my life will be so much better because I'll be working with people who get who I am. And if I resonate with you, then I know you will resonate with me. So I had started that YouTube channel and it was called She's Kam Good. And number one, I didn't come up with that name. I had tried 100 names before then. But all of the social media platforms for the name handles were taken. So a friend of mine suggested something like Kam Good, and I thought that was kind of catchy. And then I thought She's Kam Good because I don't want it to be I'm Kam Good because that's too egotistical. The point is that She's Kam Good, though the concept was right, it just is not authentically me. My gut was telling me that, but I just needed to get going. And so I made that compromise with my gut, and I started She's Kam Good. She's Kam Good has since been deleted and is no longer in existence. And what was born as Coffee with Kam, the tagline is going to be something like a journey in life and real estate. Because as any realtors know, there is no life that is separate, real estate over here and personal over here. There's a lot of organic interminglings that happen there because it's an intense time when you're investing that kind of money in a house. It is a stressful time, whether you're navigating getting all the kids and pets out of the house while you're listing it, or whether you're you live out of state and you're trying to find a house and you just got to get something now and you've got a deadline, and it's just a very stressful time for people, which is what I love about it, because my strength is to be calm in those kinds of intense moments. Which brings me to Coffee with Kam and how to weave these two things together in a way that feels really genuine and authentic, and also in a way that is not just me giving my heart and soul and doing what I've done my whole life to date, which is saying, hey, you know what? Money is bad, heart and soul is good, and there is no way to connect the two because they cancel each other out. I'm here to say no. I don't want to believe that anymore. I want to believe that there is an alignment and a way for positive, effective, loving engagement between the two. This brings me to you and my question for you all. So if you think of it, go to Coffee with Kam and just let me know what you think. What do you think about that idea? It just dawned on me that some of you may have an aversion to Facebook, which I can appreciate, or you just don't know how to get in there, and it feels intimidating to figure out how to get into the group and all of that. So I have an email address as well, which is coffeewithkamtoday@gmail.com. And Kam is with a K, because Kam is actually my initials, K-A-M. And I've gone by Kam for a long time. It has taken over kind of my essence in the second half of my life. Well, I guess Kam's really always been around. Let's be real. When I was a little baby lesbian, they called me Kammy. So, but there you can email me. I would love to hear what you have to say as far as some of the ideas that I have talked about or will talk about in this morning coffee. I don't have a lot of time this morning, and it's kind of a bummer because I have all of these tremendous notes. I mean, I don't know if you can see my notes, but this is a normal Coffee with Kam note situation. My notebook ran out, and then I move on to the next page, and then I start getting nervous because I run out of space and I write everywhere else. And this morning, I have a brand new notebook, which for any artist like myself, that's a really freeing thing, like a whole notebook to fill with these little cheap pens, just cheap little Uniball pens. My dad always used these, and I love them. I really do. They flow so nicely on paper. What else? I think that's about it. So real quick on YouTube, another reason I wanted to move Coffee with Kam to YouTube is because captioning seems significantly easier there than on Facebook. And I love and know people who are deaf, and I want you all too to be able to engage with Coffee and Kam. And every time I drop a video that doesn't have subtitles, I feel like a real jerk, because I know that is limiting a demographic, and I don't want to do that. So when Coffee with Kam first drops on YouTube, it may not have subtitles, but I will add it as I go, and they will be on there soon. That's pretty much what I have for today. I've got so much good stuff, guys. Gals, Gaz, my mom, mother, is going to be coming on Coffee with Kam. You all will get to meet her. It will make a lot more sense of me when you do. And I was hoping to go down that line today, but I don't have all damn day. And I will trust that for those of you that want to come back, you'll come back and you'll get to hear all of the great stuff I had planned on talking about this AM, but we're not going to get to it. So on that note, have a wonderful day. Go to my Facebook group. I will create some kind of poll with these little questions to just get your thoughts and insights into it. And if I don't hear from you, that's okay too. I will just follow my gut and continue to hash out some of these ponderings and incorporate your opinion whenever they present, is what I will say. Thank you for sharing coffee with me. And this is a really exciting time. Very exciting time. Okay? Very exciting. Thanks for listening. I will see you tomorrow, and it will be a little more juicy then, and a little less business then, because that's much more of my sweet spot, isn't it now? Y'all have a great day. I'm heading out for a walk. I hope that you get some movement in your world today, and I will see you tomorrow morning at 8:45 Eastern Time.